it so that the line doesn't get all clouded and noisy and etc. Let me park my bicycle here too. So
all right, I'm going to mute everybody except Troy.
yeah, everybody just do their best to do. And Angelo is mute anyone who joins on. Just mute them immediately, and that way they don't disturb the flow. And so, and then Angelo, why don't you intro the call so we can all get clear on the intention and the intentionality of this call.
All right, well, welcome everybody. My name is Angelo. I'm new to the Purium family, and I've been a follower and friend of Troy's for a little while, and thought it would be great to get some experience from the master as I see him. He's been around the block a few times with this health game. He's got a large following, as you probably know. He's the certified health nut, Troy Casey. I mean, he doesn't need an introduction, but here we're honored to have Troy because he's going to give us some pointers about how to be yourself and make money being yourself in this economy that we're in right now. And I sure have a lot to learn, as I'm sure a lot of you guys feel the same way. Troy just got recently promoted to a crown, which is one of the upper tiers of Purium. I'm not sure how high it goes, but I know, Troy, that's really way up there. So congratulations, man. That's amazing. And Troy has a new book coming out called Ripped at 50. It's about to drop. I'm waiting for that copy to come in pretty soon this month. It should be hitting the hard copies. And he's got the Breath is Life, which is an amazing, tutorial on breath work. And he's an expert with movement and nutrition. And I don't know what he's not good at, but he's an advocate for free speech and everything. So Troy, why don't you jump in and cover what I missed, because you're a very well-spoken gentleman, and I really appreciate you being here. Thank you, sir. Unmute you. You're unmuted.
Okay, I'm unmuted. Well, thank you so much, and it's great to be with you guys. And I do so many of these calls these days. I think it's a very fortuitous time. And you're working on muting those phones, correct?
Yes, sir. I'm a noob to this whole Zoom, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, basically everyone mute their phone, and then when somebody new pops on, just make sure that you mute them. You can stay in the sun here for a minute and get in the shade if I need it. But again, thanks for tuning in, guys. It's a very auspicious time that we're here on planet Earth. Lots going on. A lot is going on spiritually and energetically to clear the slate and to help us go within. There's a lot that's happening, worldwide, governmentally, geopolitically. There's many things that are up for change. Our food system, our educational system, our farming system, our monetary system, even the way of doing, geopolitics. And so we've dropped all the bombs we possibly can, and complete annihilation faces us with nuclear weapons. So, but I've seen the vision, and none of that happens. What's happening is peace on earth is coming. That's what's happening. And so that's what I'm calling forth. That is my intention. That is the vision I have seen multiple times. And so I am without a shadow of a doubt that is what will manifest on this planet. In the meantime, how it rolls out, shakes out, you might have to break some eggs to make a souffle, right? Some people or populations may have to be, they have to die, or, calamities are normal. Earthquakes, tsunamis, pandemics, black plagues, these things are normal. This is Mother Nature's way of regulating. But in the meantime, everybody's sitting at home. and we have a health issue. We've got 70% of the American people are obese or overweight. 1 in 2 will get cancer. 1 in 17, I do believe, is the autism rate right now. Something like 1 in 20. It's 1 in 20 males. If you're born, if you're a man, you basically aren't going to have your cognitive faculties to operate. In fact, you're going to have someone else help you operate, which puts a burden and a strain on the system. These are imbalances. And if you know anything about Taoist philosophy, and this is not religious, just the yin-yang balance, it's the duality that we have on planet Earth. And we're just working to bring, you know, more balance into our existing systems. And Purium represents that. Nutritionally, we're out of balance. 70% of the American people are obese or overweight. You are what you eat is an axiom that's not going away anytime ever. And so it really comes down to our food supply, what we've put in it. Glyphosate has been sprayed. It's allowed on the market since 1983. Genetically engineered materials were allowed on the market in 1996. And so, and then you start looking at our health crises. They're going through the roof, you know, since then. And these anomalies like autism, you know, this is just, you know, it's simply not normal. And so getting back to nature is what this is all about, getting back to natural principles. The body requires water. The body requires a certain amount of nutrients. It requires sunlight. It requires grounding. It is definitely optimized the more nature you can get into the body. And so everybody eats every day. And so we have a organic food delivery system straight to people's doors, a major solution for the problems that we face here in today's world. The biggest thing is efficiency and convenience, because most people are driving in cars they can't afford, to jobs they hate, you know, no time to cook their own food, so they shovel in garbage. And so we offer real fast food. 2 scoops in water, you're out the door. Some of our super amino 23 will stave off muscle wasting. I've been able to activate a little bit of that, put some muscle on at 50 after a major injury. I'm 54 now. And so I've been able to maintain some lean muscle mass utilizing this nutrition program. So I don't promote anything I can't get results from. And the first level of results that I got simply was drinking that liquid sunshine down into the body. How does that feel? It feels amazing. It feels so amazing. I've been juicing for 31 years, and juicing's amazing. Getting those fresh squeezed nutrients into your body is like a blood transfusion. I don't have to do any of the work of masticating and breaking down and digesting these materials. I just get the straight vitamins, minerals, and nutrients straight into my bloodstream. Well, this is the same thing. All the enzymes, vitamins, and minerals are intact. 2 scoops in water. The water rehydrates everything, including the enzymes, making it living fuel for the body. You chuck that down your neck and you feel amazing. Greens. You know, there's a new advertisement out for one of the master classes, and the world's changing because it used to be these master classes, you know, get the woman of fashion would teach hers, and you've got these screenwriters that would teach theirs. But now you got the gangster gardener, Ron Finley, on YouTube, all over YouTube, with this new master class on how to grow your own food. And he talks about greens, and he's like, you know, greens, nobody likes to eat their greens, but they're so good for you. So however you grow them and put them into your diet, just get them into your diet. Luckily, you know, I've been drinking my greens for many, many years, and I think the proof is in the pudding. You know, I get a lot of sun, which is antioxidants, right, that help protect my skin naturally. Yeah, I got a little sun damage here. I got a little hole right there. Yeah, I got one little freckle right here. But for the most part, I got pretty good skin for being 54. And I attribute that to my nutrition. So, you know, there's my forehead right there. It's a 50-year-old, you know, crow's feet over there. And so whatever the case may be, when you take organic nutrition into the body, it can help replicate your tissues to a more optimal level than shoveling artificial coloring, flavoring, and all the scientifically validated okay garbage that they sell at any fast food joint or 7-Eleven. So
Troy.
I digress. So
Troy, let me just say that a lot of the people here right now, not all of them, but a lot of them here are already on the Purium train. They're already brand partners. They're getting started. They're just getting their feet wet. A lot of them, like myself. Give us a little insight into like people getting into Purium if they're new, or if they're thinking maybe I've got 1 foot in Purium, 1 foot in another thing, or I've already got a career going. How do I make this work? What's your take on all of that?
Okay, good question, and thanks for keeping me on point, Angelo. And I was kind of building that. So what I'm building is common sense, guys. This is common sense, right? This is God-given sunlight turned into photosynthesis, closed organic cycle biology, right? You drink in the liquid sunshine, it builds your whole system back, and it keeps replicating. So this is just common sense, scientific, validated common sense. And so you're involved with something that's extremely powerful. Why? Because 70% of the American people are obese, and the autism and the chronic fatigue and all these issues that we're dealing with, brand new issues, because I'm 54. This stuff wasn't in the 70s and the 80s, but it's now manifested. This complete dysfunction is manifested as normal. And I'm here to tell you it's not normal. The opposite is normal. Health, that is what our normal birthright is. Having clear skin, clear eyeballs, etc. So recognize that first and foremost. There's only 3 things you need for success in your Purium business, in a network marketing business. That's belief in the products. You put the products into your body. How does that make you feel? You look in the mirror, you do the ultimate lifestyle transformation, you look in the mirror, and there's a instant biofeedback, neurofeedback loop. What are your results? Okay, I feel better, I look better. Okay, that's easy to share. That's easily marketable. So it's belief in the products, belief in the programs, then the belief in the company, belief in the products and programs. It's the same thing. Then you got belief in the company. Does Purium ship what they say? Yeah, we've got a 37, we test everything 37 times from seed to package, verifying it is what we say it is. And then do they ship on time, and do they pay you on time? I've never missed a check. I get 64 checks a year, 5 checks a month. I never missed a check. They've always paid me on time. I've never missed a product delivery. And if there's been a problem with FedEx or the delivery system or whatever it is, company rectifies it like that. So never had a problem with the company saying it's going to do what it's going to do. And I've been with the company for 6.5 years. So belief in the products. You can look in the mirror for that. You can go give it your own taste test. Belief in the company. And then finally, belief in the industry of network marketing. Network marketing is a methodology of distribution. There's only 3 on the planet: retail, wholesale to retail, and direct sales. And you're involved in a direct selling business industry. This is a $187 billion a year industry. It's a very successful way to market products. Word of mouth is the number one way to market. Coca-Cola pays billions and billions of dollars in advertising, and people don't think about it. They're just programmed. They walk over and they buy the Coca-Cola brand. You are the marketing leg of the company, and so however much revenue comes into the company, they pay that marketing budget out to you. That's how network marketing works. It's why wrap your head around the professional distribution model of network marketing. Once you can do that, you are unstoppable. Belief in the products, belief in the company, belief in the industry. And then you go out and you work on your communication level. Your ability to communicate your business. The secret to business is not keeping your business a secret. So however you get out there and communicate with people that you're in business. And let me tell you, hold on, I'll mute you guys. Hold on.
Go check in.
Woo! So the secret to business is not keeping your business a secret. So your ability to put to help people eat cleaner and greener, and then ultimately build your business and scale it up is directly related to your ability to communicate in the English language or the Spanish language, or actually the Spanish market is wide open. And one of my sponsors, Lucy Mazes, runs the whole Spanish speaking division. And that market's completely wide open. I recommend people tap into that market. It's a solid market. Any, subculture, really, Christian church ladies, Filipinos, any of them, if you can penetrate that market, it will spread like wildfire. So, get out there and talk to people. Your feedback loop is your success. Somebody gets the ultimate lifestyle transformation, joins one of the group cleanses. I'm starting one tomorrow. I'm always promoting one, either for next week or the following, month after that. So you're always promoting these group cleanses. So you can jump on board with mine. You can blame everything on me, or you can, your sponsor or your team, and just, keep offering people solutions. But what I've found out over the years is that people will whine and complain about time and money all day long, and complain about time and money, especially money, and they can't afford a gym membership or organic food. So this year, after 15 years in the industry and tons of success, I am leading with financial fitness. And if you study professional network marketing, leading with the business is the best practice for building your business the fastest. It's counterintuitive, especially to us health guys, because people will think, oh, you're pushing a business on people. What'll people think of you? Actually, if you build a business and you're serious, people will respect you. And if the products aren't right for them, or if the business isn't right for them, they'll take the products because they respect you in business. People in business respect other people in business, regardless of how you get entered into business. We don't have entrepreneurial training. We have cog in the wheel of the corporation training, sit down and shut up industrial age school system. That's the way you've been trained for at least 12 years of your life. You've been indoctrinated into this system. Recognize that, understand that. Here's a news flash. The industrial age is over with. It's long over with. In fact, I postulate that the information age is over with. Everything's on Google as it is. We are moving into the age of authenticity, the age of implementation. If you can't apply the clickbait blog post or video that you read, it has no ballast in reality. So it's not about the information. It's about the results that you can get for the information. And I am here to tell you that this is what you create. You get down to your primal animal when you apply natural, holistic nutrition, natural, holistic solutions, the 9 pillars that I have in my book, which is sleep, movement as medicine, nutrition as medicine, food as medicine, water, breath work, nature principles, harmonizing your relationships, clarifying your purpose, your dream, your legacy. These things all help you become strong and resilient. But everybody eats every day, right? You want to replicate the spinal cord and the eyeballs, and you're going to need to eat. And what's at the cornerstone of the closed organic life cycle? Greens. That's what feeds the whole engine. And so chuck the greens down your neck and have a great day, and go out there and help other people do the same and build a business while you're at it. And any of these sitting ducks, which we're all sitting ducks right now, we're all glued to the Zoom channels, we're all glued to, watching the social media. And so you now have solutions for people. Everybody's watching everybody, so you now have solutions. So get your ideas in check, get your noogies in check, and move forward out into the marketplace and go for yours. Otherwise, I don't know what's going to happen after this whole coronavirus thing and people are out of work and I'm going down Main Street and they're all closed down. My business has doubled in the last couple of months, but my business is dependent on other people thriving as well. I don't live in a vacuum. So I'm here to help everyone get back up and running. My brother's a gym owner, $500,000 a year for the last 30 years he's run through his business. He's completely out of work. He's working Purium with me. It's just a natural solution, right? And there's enough money to go around. Everybody I know in the Purium business is growing their business exponentially. So let's get back to basics. You're launching your business, get out there and communicate with as many people as you can. The secret to business is not keeping your business a secret. And so get out there and communicate with people as much as they can. And in the beginning, it's a numbers game. You're going to have to try to talk this way. You're going to have to say this. You're going to have to try this angle. But basically what you're doing is you're piquing interest. Hey, everybody eats. I got organic food delivery, delivered to your door. Who needs to work on their financial fitness? Start getting good at asking questions, communicating out there. Let people take pot shots out of you. Oh, you're a snake oil salesman and you're trying to bamboozle people and this, that, and the other thing. Well, hey, McDonald's is doing the same thing, and I've got green organic nutrition. I'm here to get people healthy. I'm working with a certified health nut. Clearly, he's got some ideas around health. Ra of Earth's got some ideas around health. David Sandoval's been doing this for 27 years. We got organic farmland. Who can argue with that? Nobody can argue with that unless they're wrapped up in Stockholm syndrome and they're only propagating their own, dysfunction. So communication, that's the key. Ask me another question, please. Anyone.
All right, Troy. I'll begin and I'll open it up. So when someone's getting into Purium, it seems like, or any business, network marketing, whatever it is, and they don't know a lot, but they're very ambitious. Where do you recommend those people start? Where's the building blocks for that?
Well, I would recommend ignorance on fire is better than consciousness on ice. People think they got to know everything. Get out there and just be like, hey, man, green food, certified health nut. Watch this video, farm to family. What do you think? Hey, I'm building a business. Your friends and family, support me. I'm asking for your support. Ask the people that supposedly love you straight out. Hey, I'm building a business. I'm going for mine. I refuse to work for someone else. And I want to build strength and resilience into myself and my family. And I'm building a side business. I'm launching a business. Because let's face it, people think it's more noble to own a brick and mortar business. Well, how good are those brick and mortar businesses doing right now? Everybody's out of work. You want to open up a pizza parlor? Go down to the bank and ask for $50,000 loan. Get some Main Street rent, get some pizza ovens, get some sauce, get some phone lines. Probably you'll have you and your family doing all the labor unless you hire some employees, and then you got to get into payroll. And there's a lot of paperwork involved in that. This business is plug and play. Simply get your own ultimate lifestyle transformation. Boom, you're in business. Follow up with your back office. Get on a smart order. Get your direct deposit entered into your business. And boom, you are up and running in business. The company, listen, this is a leveraged business, meaning the company provides the videos. The company provides website. Do you know what it's like to produce a website with all that marketing copy? You know what it's like to produce a product that's never been recalled, a product that's been tested? I mean, these things are huge costs in business. You don't have to involve yourself with that at all. All you have to do is plug in sales, marketing, and team building. And if you know anything about business, that's at the cornerstone of business. All businesses, sales, marketing, and team building. So that's the essence of business. Again, they don't train you this in elementary school, high school. There's no training for this. In fact, there's no training for self-care education. Angelo had to get brain cancer to figure that out, right?
Yes, sir. Anybody else out there want to ask a question to Troy or make a comment? Drop it in the chat and we'll unmute you.
Yeah, I just want to say that, you're involved in something that's noble. Get your balls intact. Or, I don't mean to be sexist there, but you know what I'm saying? This is man talk. I'm used to working with a lot of men. And so get your balls intact, figure out what you're doing, get your true north going. Look at what the way the world is and then figure out who you want to be and start aligning yourself with that and really move forward. Organic nutrients, who can argue with that? You don't want to be talking with idiots that can't align with organic nutrients. You want to be talking with hustlers that know, go out and hunt 10X Grant Cardone people. Real estate market's completely shut down, right? Follow Gary V hustlers, right? These guys, they're natural born hustlers. They're not going to worry about you pitching them your business. They might tell you to go fuck yourself, but that's fine because you got to get your ratio, your closing ratio up. You got to get talking to people. But go hunt Grant Cardone entrepreneurs. Why? Because what's his number one investment that he tells you to invest in? He doesn't tell you real estate. He says to invest in yourself, right? And what could be more powerful than going through a fasting protocol? To go without is to go within. It's a spiritual protocol. You clean out the waters of your mind. You drop a few elbows. You clean out yourself. You lose some inflammation in your face, and you go out and you present yourself to the mirror, to yourself. And you go out and present yourself to the rest of the people. And that's presentable. That's something actually presentable. Invest in yourself. So go hit up all those Grant Cardone 10X entrepreneurs guys and be like, yeah, I'm down with Grant Cardone. Are you investing in yourself? Because I launched a business and I'm looking for customers. And at least you get your customers speak down there. And then hit them up for the business. Lead with the business. Let them buy the products on the back end. Lead with the business. Practice your skills. Go, anybody who's just follow the hashtag 10X or follow the hashtag Grant Cardone and just start talking to other entrepreneurs. Get rid of all your friends that don't support your visions of health. Just get rid of them on your feed and then go follow a bunch of health people and follow a bunch of entrepreneurs and wrap your head around this whole entrepreneurial endeavor, which to me is a spiritual endeavor, which is being able to communicate your ideas and create something out of nothing.
All right, Marcelo, do you have something you want to say, brother?
I'm just excited, man, because I really do follow you guys and pay attention when you speak. And I've been doing this already in my own way. And I'm just excited. I'm excited for the opportunity, brother. And the knowledge you guys are sharing, because it's gold. It really is. It's just a matter of me applying it now. And I'm doing it. And I can see, I see it working. Thank you.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Marcel. You're welcome, bro. Thanks for showing up, man. And that's the thing. We're just human beings, but once we get a taste of being awakened, we want more. And I think being an entrepreneur and being strong is probably one of the most virtuous things that you can do. Until we get rid of the money system, we're living in the gift economy. We're just not there yet. And if you don't have some form of paper in your pocket, in your bank account, digital zeros and ones, whatever you want to call it, you don't have some form of these currencies. I'm standing out in front of Air One Market. This is the most expensive health food store in the whole entire world. I'm starving. I'm going to go in there and drop whatever coin on whatever I want in there for my bloodstream and the convenience it presents. Because I don't want to go home and ask my old lady to cook me something or wait for it to be cooked or something. I'm just going to go in there. I'm going to get some nutrients. I'm thirsty. I just came off the beach. And I'm going to go socialize in there with some other people and call it a day. But you need money to walk in that friggin' store, man.
Yeah, you need money to play. And money is not a bad thing. It's not an evil thing. It's just a tool to play with in this game of life. It's a game.
That's correct. And the current iteration doesn't have a gold-backed standard, so it's a little bit out of balance. But in the meantime, work on your creation principle. This is your ability to manifest, right? We have our sex organs. We can actually create life on this planet. But if you look at everything that is not nature, it was first in the mind of man before it can be seen and achieved in the hand. It has to be conceived in the mind first. And so if you want to look at your own ability to create and to use the principles of God, the creation principles that we have, the manifestation principles, you want to apply those principles. This is great testing grounds for that. Very simple, provable testing grounds for your own spirituality. I recommend everyone read The Science of Getting Rich. It's a downloadable PDF, probably for free, right on the internet. It's a spiritual text from 1910, Wallace Wattles, The Science of Getting Rich. I recommend reading Think and Grow Rich, which was the subsequent text. Again, the first text that you want to read is The Science of Getting Rich, and then Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Wonderful spiritual principles that are in there. And really understand that.
So Troy,
And
you went over some of these, you went over a lot of this probably already, but I want to reiterify for people that are like, okay, I've got a lot of people interested in what I'm doing. They want to get healthy. They want to do Purium. Maybe they're beyond the excuse of the financial element. And they're like, well, I don't know how to, I don't know how to use Instagram. I don't know how to do that. And I'm in coronavirus times right now. What do you say to that?
I'm blowing up the chat box right now because these are my canned responses to basically anything all over the internet. So I've got my hyperlinks. I've got videos that I've made. Sometimes the company's made videos. I've got my business presentation right there. So learn how to use text replacement. Learn how to use these technological tools. Learn how to flip on the camera and go, hey, I'm Troy, and you know what? I'm drinking some green juice. You know, I like to be healthy. What about you? Look at my skin. Woo! All right? And then you can use the technology and you can be like, hey, Liquid Sunshine, you brand out Liquid Sunshine, and you get out there and you just test it. And then maybe, you know, an hour later, because you got to watch it with the algorithms, you got to play with them and ride them intuitively. In the beginning, you can't just use social media as advertising because then people will just marginalize you. You have to give them tremendous value. Again, getting back to the Gary Vee training, read his book, you know, jab, 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 ask, right? You know, so it's the fighting, you know, allegory, you know, keep them testing with the jab, give them information, give them free, and then ask for the sale. Right? Ask for the sale. Most people don't ask for the sale. So, but don't turn your Facebook and YouTube and Instagram into just a marketing ploy. You got to be a third dimensional human being and get out there and communicate and talk to people and offer more information than just pitching your business, because that'll get old fast. So there's nuances to this, right? Be a full human being, be yourself, right? Maybe you like surfing, or maybe you like stamp collecting, or you know, I don't know what you like, but maybe you like a whole bunch of stuff, or you're a dad like me and you like some Qigong here and there, and then you do some breath work sometimes. But usually once a day, I have a green shake. I'm not afraid of that, and I'm not afraid of putting that on my Instagram. And I'm also not waiting for that one green shake post to make me a millionaire. But I'll tell you, 15 years later, yeah, I'm on my path to becoming a millionaire in this business. I've already made $1 million in network marketing, but I want to make that in a calendar year. And so, and what does that mean? That just means I'm serving more people. An opportunity like Purium allows me to serve more people. It's a vehicle. How else am I going to monetize certified health nut? And here's a news flash. People see my career online. And they say, oh, Troy hired to speak at doctors' conferences, and he makes all these videos, and he's got this online program. Let me tell you a news flash, guys. All of that stuff was instigated by my network marketing business. I've just used all these platforms and excuses to get out there and share my knowledge on health and nutrition and herbs for the past 15 years because network marketing. I was in business. I wanted to get out the messages of the company that I was working with. I wanted to help more people. I wanted to serve more people. I want people to put herbs into their body and try superfoods just once. We'll guarantee your purchase. If you don't like them, you get your money back. So network marketing has actually built my whole career.
So
Everything
Troy,
that you see.
Troy, as somebody who's on the grind all the time. I mean, you're living your truth, but you're always working. You're always behind a camera, in front of a camera. How do you find balance in your life to have like your own personal space, or is that something that you don't really need as much as an average person?
Well, I do what I love, so then it's not really work. First of all. Second of all, I'll turn this fucking thing off anytime I want, you know? Although I do have a little addiction to it myself, but I mean, look, I'm here to change the world. My mission is to raise human consciousness and change all systems. My vision is clean air, water, soil, and equitable systems for all mankind in my lifetime. I got work to do. So no sleep till Brooklyn, baby. gonna get to sleep and restore my energy field. I'm gonna go get my green juice, go into Air One and refuel, and just keep going, right? I've been coronavirus. I've been praying for these times. The world slows down to a crawl. Woo! I got everybody's attention now. Fuck, party time. Let's do some business. I'm in business. Let's rock and roll. I'm here to help people.
I fucking love it.
I give my attention away for free sometimes. Somebody talks about suicide on my Instagram, man. I pop them on the phone, bro. I'll help them out. I'm on the phone with one of my other Purium distributors. Girls having problems with her son with drugs and stuff like that. Oh, my heart goes out to it, Mom. She's like, oh, not everything that I do has to be monetized. I've been giving myself away for years and years and years and years and years. Much to the chagrin of my wife going, you got to help your family. And I'm mission oriented. I'm big picture guy. I'm like, I'm here to save the world for my family. Oh, that doesn't cut it. We need money. Pay food and rent. Okay. All right. I got divorced. I got fucking figured out, grew my beard out, got my magnetic north back on. I'm totally clear with where I'm going. My business game is on. I'm not fucking around. I'm not taking shorts. I'm clear on my business. I got my wife back, got my family back. And so I'm clear, baby. I'm clear on what I'm doing. And I got no shame in what I'm doing. I'm a light warrior.
So
here to affect change.
You are affecting change. We all see that. That's why we look to you for further inspiration. Is the ayahuasca game anything to do with the success story, or what do you think about that? Plant medicines?
Yeah, I mean, look, Angelo, plant medicine's a tool. Breathwork's a tool. Yoga's a tool. It's all a tool of awakening. All knowledge is knowledge of self. There's nothing new underneath the sun. People want to make me a false idol, guru, influencer. Call me, I don't care what you call me. Call me shit on a stick. I don't care. As long as you're thinking, I've got you exactly in my crosshairs where I want you. Okay? So, my job is to help people think. Because clearly we have some dysfunction. We've got contaminated air, water, and soil. We've got the rainforests that are either on fire or being whacked down at an alarming rate. We've got the medicines of the rainforest, the cure for cancer that's being obliterated. We've got the acidification of the ocean, the trashing of the skies with all the pollution that we have up there, and asthma attacks and stuff like that in these developing countries like China, where they had bicycles 15 years ago, and now they have all these gasoline polluting cars. But obviously, things are up for change. And if we can fix the pollution issue within 3 weeks here in Los Angeles because we shut that down, what else can we do, right? People are getting healthy now because they're not frenetically just like rat on the wheel chasing that cheddar cheese, and they can slow down and recapitulate and renegotiate, right? Renege and find out what's truly important. Whoa, my health. I'm a human being. Wow. And so I consider all this stuff a good thing. And people are sitting ducks waiting for the truth to hit them square in the face with your Instagram post.
Yeah, man. So your main reach, Troy, I found out about you, Troy, was through YouTube. Is that still is that your biggest way of reaching people that then come to Instagram, or how does it work for you?
Well, I'm on all platforms, but Instagram and YouTube seems to be hitting the algorithms the most consistent. Facebook was dead for a while, but I still have, there's still tons of people on there. And if you get the algorithms just right, man, and especially now that everybody's a epidemiologist and an armchair quarterback on this opinion and that opinion, memes are the most effective. So if you can somehow get a meme on green juice or a meme that just points people back to common sense, it's going to have much more efficacy, especially when you drop in the comment box true or false, yes or no, because that gets people in engagement. Most people just want to be heard. So if you do a post like that, where you put a graphic together, maybe a green juice, and this is energy converted from the sun, which is the source of all life on the planet. And you make that into an infographic or a meme or whatever you want to call it. And you put that out there and ask people, do you drink your greens daily? You know, that's enough to get some kind of engagement, jump the algorithms. And you get crafty at that, you know, and you treat it like a real video game because you're trying to elicit a response, right? So you're treating it like a video game. So if you can do that and play with the algorithms that way, you can jump the shark and activate. I don't know. I got lost with your question though, Angelo.
Well, just curious about how you began in the social media and how it evolved for you. What's your personal story? Not that that's everyone's story, but just curious because I found out about you through videos that I found on YouTube. And then as I got into Instagram more, I started following you there. And that's more like soundbite information on Instagram, whereas YouTube's more of an investment. You sit through watching a longer video and stuff like that. So I'm just curious what your thoughts are on that.
Yeah, so I started out early. I was an early responder. I was working in the Amazon, and I had all this exotic footage working with Shipibo Indians and the Icaros and just plant medicine research and stuff like that. And so I started putting that footage, and my son was born in my living room in water in a tub, natural childbirth. And so those two topics got me a lot of awareness early on. I was kind of in the right place at the right time. But here's the advice I gave. Hold on, I had an incoming call, and I might have to get off the phone in 5 minutes. Here's the advice I gave JP Sears when we were on the phone together a couple of years ago. Now, we were on the phone together before he blew up. This was maybe 2013, maybe 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago. And JP Sears, everybody knows now, he's the ultra spiritual guy, super famous. And he asked me for whatever advice. We were on the phone together, and you know, I'm like, you know, now I know I can coach and consult people on social media because I become such an expert. Back then, I didn't even think I knew anything. But I was just like, look, JP, just do it. You know, people want to know what kind of phone I have and this and that. And I was just like, just do it and be you and just do it. That's the thing. Because what I have found out in the years, people want to know, oh, do I get it? What kind of phone or camera do I get? Or, you know, and then they go and buy all this equipment, and then they got to make sure that they have enough knowledge to share. And then they get out there and they share it, and they get 17 views and they quit. And I'm like, okay, you know, the whole thing is just to do it. Keep doing it. Hey, brother. So, you know, that's my message to people, you know, just do it. Just get out there and get into action, and don't rely on likes. Or just figure nobody's going to watch it, and entertain yourself.
Yeah.
Do that. That's the best advice I have.
Do you ever feel like you spread yourself too thin?
Yes.
And how do you mitigate that?
Well, life is all about balance. So if I'm not getting enough sleep, I get more sleep. If I'm not hydrating enough, like I need some liquids right now, then I go get some liquids. If I'm hungry, then I eat. If I'm tired, I go to sleep. If I'm burning myself out on the computer and got too much electromagnetic radiation and pollution in my body, I go ground into the earth. If that doesn't do good, I take a hot Epsom salt bath. You know, that's what Certified Health Nut is about. I got 600 billion tools in my back pocket, and I'm going to use as many of them as I possibly can so I'm actually presentable, because I've got inner asshole. I got my own shadow going on. I don't want to unleash that onto the public. So I got to calm and cool my nervous system and calm my jets and make sure I'm fed and nourished and rested. And so life is all about balance, guys. And the same could be said about, you know, your financial instruments. You know, how strong are you? Do you like your roommates that you live with? Do you have enough money to buy the food that you desire? Do you drive the car that you want? Are you living in the optimal place that you want? If the answer is no, then start working towards more balance of your dreams.
Yeah, that's some great information, Troy. We really appreciate having you on here today. There's a lot to absorb, but I think you're right. If you just keep sticking to it and following your own dream, that everyone else will fall in line eventually. So Thank you, brother. I really appreciate you coming on here. It means a lot, and we look forward to talking with you again sometime soon, brother.
Okay. God bless. Thanks everybody out there, and we'll see you
Thank
soon.
you.
We'll do this anytime, bro.
All right, we'll do it again. Thanks for spending your time with us, everybody here, and thanks to Troy, Casey, the certified health nut. I'm going to try to unmute everybody here so that if you all want to say anything to Troy, go for it.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you.
I love you all.
Much
God
love.
bless you. Hey, there's Alyssa. I love that. Awesome.
Hey.
Awesome. You guys are awesome. What a big team. I love it. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Well, we'll see you guys on Thursday at 4 o'clock. We'll give you the invite if you guys want to come on. We're going to do a first weekly Thursday, 4 o'clock. So I look forward to seeing you guys over there. Bring your friends that might be interested in the health game. It doesn't have to be a sales pitch, but you just bring someone that's elevating their game.
All right.
That includes
I'll make my calendar free for you, Angelo. I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time, and thanks to you again. Also, thanks, Becca, Kim, Maine. Thank you guys all. Really appreciate all of you. Brandon, see you, Captain Jolly. Kim, Joe, Hannah.
Kim.
Thank you guys. Love you all.
Bye.